Hey guys, KimoCheese here. I'm back with part 4 of the Unison League videos for my gameplay. But before we start what we are scheduled for this video, I'd like to show you guys what I've been doing on my main account. And so I'm going to show you guys a couple pictures of Guild Wars that I've been doing. So these are some of the pictures that I've taken during my guild battles. Some of these were relatively hard because my guild and I were about 30,000 gear score compared to some of these guilds we go against like at 40k, 50k, and so some of these battles were like really difficult for us, but most of us were on at the time, so we had really good communication and teamwork. And these are some of my friends that I know in real life, so it's a lot easier for us to communicate, and therefore these are some of the reasons why we're able to pull off some of these miraculous battles. And you can see in one of the battles we were really close to losing, but we won solely because we had a far superior, better communication compared to the other team. So what I'm looking to do is have Guild War videos, because I figured out a method to record them, but I'm not going to be playing on my Archer. I'll be playing on my Paladin instead, so you guys can see my main account. Alright, with that being said, we can continue on with the video of where we left off. And so I think last video I just summoned and I just had some new equipment. So what I'm gonna do now is I've been farming up in this dungeon I'm about to show you guys for materials to reforge my weapon. And so I'm gonna look to reforge here, but actually give me 1 second. So, I think it's max. Yeah, it's max. So oh, okay. Give me 1 second. I'll just unequip this. So I didn't know about that. You have to unequip a weapon in order to reforge. So I'm gonna reforge here my bow into a better bow that you get from a free event. So I recommend anyone that started playing this game to go farm a bow that you need for the weapon, and you can have one of these. So right now it's at secret super rare, so it can go up one more time, and I'm gonna be farming for that later on. But yeah, after you get one of these weapons, it is really good boost in your gear score as a low level. So I recommend it's a free equipment. So if you guys want something for your class, grab one of those. It's like a sub gear or like a main equipment if you don't have the gear that you want. So just grab one of those, and you should be set. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna throw some of these lemonins or whatever into my weapon to start leveling it up. Actually, I think this is okay, 80%. So I'm just gonna throw it onto my weapon. So skill up here and increase my physical testament by skill 3. So that's really good. I think level 24 is fine right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this equipment, and I'll be showing you guys the dungeon I've been farming for how to get the reforged materials for the bow. So you go to the event tab here, and if you want the weapon, you go to the recharged one right here. And so the first one says sword, lance, bow, staff, and relic. I already cleared out sword and bow, but if you guys, you can grab all of them if you want to. It doesn't really matter. So after you got all of that, you need to learn how to reforge it. So what you want to do is go to here, and you get reforged material by clearing these dungeons. And the reforged materials drop from monsters that pop up every now and then. So sometimes the higher tier the dungeon is, the more often it drops. So I recommend that if you guys want to farm it, I do the highest quality, highest tier dungeon possible. So see right here, I got one. And since for my next tier, I'll be needing silver e-cards of these. So basically for my super rare, I will need 4 silvers and 1 bronze. So basically, in order to get a silver, I need to fuse 6 bronze. And so basically it's 4 times 6, 24, plus the 1 extra 5. So I need 25 of these materials I'm going to show you guys in order to upgrade my weapon to super rare. So I'll need 25 of these. So it's a bit of a grind, but it's well worth it at the end because you get a really strong equipment gear, and that'll really help boost your character up and stats. So I'm gonna do this one more time. In order to get higher tiers, for those wondering, what you wanna do is increase your rank. In order to increase rank, you need to be doing main quests. So like these. Right now, I'm still in the first area, but if you get to like around the second, like mid-second area, you should be high enough rank in order to do the second tier quest. See, like right now, I'm 6 ranks below. I think right now I'm like rank 9. So in order to unlock this, I need to be 15. And if you get there, it's really good farming for those E-cards drops for your equipment materials. Farming it up. Alright, got one right here. So I need about 23 more. And one thing I hate about some of these dungeons is that if sometimes you join late, you might miss the first wave. Like right there, I joined on the second wave, so I didn't maximize my loot potential right there. But one of the good thing about this game is if you're late to a dungeon, it's the energy you use is determined by how much is in a ratio with the waves clear. So say that dungeon was 8 AP, and I joined on the second wave, so I only played through 2 waves there, so I'll probably get like 2 or 3 AP back. And so that entering that dungeon, when it was supposed to cost me 8, only cost me about 5. So I've saved some energy, and sometimes that's good because the really good drops don't occur until you get to the boss area. So if you want to just farm for the boss drops, then it's best to join like really late if possible. But if you want like do the whole dungeon, then it's best to just join in the beginning. But sometimes the game won't let you do that because it's based on the current quests that are taking place right now. So alright, so we're gonna do this dungeon one more time, just to show you guys how it's done. Tier 1 is pretty easy. I'm like level 15 right now, so it's not really difficult. And you don't really need strong teammates to do this. But later on, I'm gonna show you guys that like maidens with those keys that I got, those keys, runes of the Shinra or whatever, those are needed for maidens, and those dungeons are a lot more difficult compared to the dungeons we're doing right now. A lot more difficult because 1, there's more waves, 2, the monsters are really strong, and 3, the bosses have a lot of HP. So, aside from these red drops, you can get a gold drop too, and if you get a gold drop from the boss, it's usually equipment. So yeah, in these dungeons, you can farm the super rare equipment, so you can boost your stats like armors, hats. So if you need equipment, I'd recommend farming these dungeons right here. Like earlier, I'm about to show you guys, I got a armor top from this dungeon. And you can use that as like defensive gear, and it's really good if you're like in need of armor right now but you have a lot of weapons. So I recommend doing these dungeons as much as possible if you're a beginner, especially if you're a beginner. So like right here, I got this top from the dungeon, so rusted, yeah. So you can go to super rare, so I recommend getting this item if you need in need of defense. And yeah, just have one of those if you guys can. So that's in this video, guys. I don't really have much to show you guys, but aside from that, if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, do all that fancy junk. And I'll be working on getting Guild War videos out for you guys because I really think those are really fun, and I think you guys might enjoy them too. So I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, peace.